Coffee. I need coffee. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine, and today I'm going to be recapping everything that happened in March 2025. From pop culture to TV, I guess that's also included in pop culture. I'm gonna refrain from diving into my personal life of March because my last video, you know, I got a little personal, I'm not gonna lie. I talked about a man and I don't want him to sue me. So we're gonna stick to pop culture today. But first, I'm gonna read this letter my mom wrote me for my Christmas gift. She has written me a letter for every month of the year of 2025. And March is almost over. It's March 30th. So I'm gonna try to open this envelope and do a good job, babe. And I'm gonna read this card that she wrote me first, and then we will dive right in. Dear Catherine, happy March 2025. Last month of winter till spring and last month before Lauren's wedding, my sister. Thank you for all you have done to make this as special of an event for Lauren as she deserves. My mom's handwriting is trash, but I love her. You are a wonderful sister and a great friend to your sisters. I'm so proud of all of you, and I know it hasn't been the easiest ride for you, but you have met every challenge with grace and humor, and I couldn't be more proud of the person you have become. I knew you were my last baby, so I made a conscious effort to enjoy every moment with you, and you never disappoint. Love you, Mom, XOXO. Addicted to her, addicted to this woman. I mean, these letters are like very personal. Why am I reading this? Okay, let's dive in. I, of course, have it all on my iPad. I wrote notes for this video. So let's dive into March 2025. A lot happened in this month, babe. The first really being the Oscars. Now, I actually watched a lot of movies this year. I watched The Substance. I watched Wicked. Honestly, all I can think about is Substance, though. I watched a few different, I watched The Brutalist. Wasn't really a fan. Way too long, like ridiculously long. Did not need to be that long. I just want to say Demi Moore got snubbed. Demi fucking Moore got snubbed. She should have won. And Conan O'Brien wasn't my favorite. I'm not a Conan O'Brien girly. Honestly, it's like really hard to like compete with like Nikki Glazer's performance. He wasn't like a total loser. He wasn't the worst, but he could have been better, in my opinion. Like, let's get a girl up there. Let's get a girly up there. So Oscars was kind of a flop for me. Way too long. It was like 5 hours long. No, it was like 3, but still like way too long. Also, I would have loved to see Timothée Chalamet win. And I would have loved to hear his speech. Maybe he would have shouted out Kylie. I don't know. I just hoped more for the Oscars. I really did. Moving on, little TV update. Honestly, a lot happened in TV for March. First off, The Traitors. Great show, great season. Season 1 for the US was fabulous. I love Cerie Fields. I'm a Survivor stan, so of course I was rooting for her the whole time, and when she won it all, like obsessed. But this season, you got Boston Rob, you got so many challenge gamers, and this sweet baby really did it for me, this angel diva. I'm obsessed with her. Gabby Windey. Gabby Windey is really the people's princess. She really was the breakout star of The Traitors for me and for the world, honestly. Like, I'm obsessed with her. I love to see a woman win, but also a lesbian win. Love her. She also got married to her partner, and I'm really happy for her. I hope she got her bag. I know she said in a bunch of interviews that she has yet to see the money. Peacock? God, hopefully that like by the end of March. Okay, she needs that money. Another breakout star separate from Gabby is of course sweet baby Dylan Efron. I grew up with High School Musical. Like we really thought like Zac was the golden one. No. I mean, Zac Efron's like hot as fuck and like he's a diva in his own right, but wow, Dylan Efron really came out a regular person, really. He was just known as Zac's brother, not anymore. Traitors season 2 was really incredible. I didn't love that Dolores and Ivor were in the finals with them. Okay, Dolores, you voted wrong every single time. It was kind of, I don't know how I feel about you being there. I love Dolores separately outside of The Traitors. I'm a Dolores stan when it comes to the Real Housewives in New Jersey. I gotta say, I didn't love that she was in the finals, but what are you gonna do? Moving on to more TV recap, Love is Blind. Congratulations, Love is Blind, for having the most boring season I've ever seen in my entire life. And I ride for this show, let me tell you. This season was so bad. And like, one of my favorite parts is the pods. I know it's like an unpopular opinion, but the pods slap for me. I love to see them flirt. I love to see them like each other, start to fall in love, start to fight, have one girl, two girls, two boys like fighting over them. Who's gonna get proposed through the wall. Like, I love that shit, and it really was so boring. I think the worst season of Love is Blind ever. Hated that. Disgusted. Disgusted completely. Moving on, because there's just really nothing to say besides how much I hated it. Moving on, James Kennedy got canceled again for sharing a photo with the Tate brothers. Just disappointed. He really was such a breakout star for Vanderpump Rules, and he has made it his mission to just plummet in all facts of life, and he really proved that above and beyond in March 2025. Shame on you, James. Shame on you. It's like hard to watch your great moments of Vanderpump Rules knowing you became such a loser. Moving on, The Valley season 2 trailer dropped. Oh my god, TV is back. I cannot wait for The Valley. You know, when we first heard about The Valley, I really was like, oh no, this is gonna be a flop of a show. This is gonna be terrible. Vanderpump Rules 2.0. No, babe. Season 1, banger. Season 2, Jax with his coke addiction, Brittany and Jax breaking up, all of the marriages are on the fritz. Sign me up. Janet's not pregnant, so people can actually come for her for being a total Karen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, and a pot star. Janet loves to stir that pot. So I'm really excited for Valley season 2 coming up. That trailer dropped and it really blew my mind hole. We're excited about that. Some not TV news. Forever 21 went bankrupt. Dang. I haven't shopped there probably since 2014, but that store raised me. Excuse me if you hear my dog squeaking in the background, like he's gotta live his life too, you know? So yeah, no like fun news there besides the fact that my childhood is like a little bit ruined, but I guess all good things have to die eventually. Moving on. Severance. Mark is hot, Helly's hot, Irv is hot. They're all really hot. I'm obsessed with Severance. I was a stan since season 1 came out 3 years ago. No one watched it with me. Actually, that's a lie. My ex-boyfriend at the time, Mike, who's my current boyfriend, but now he's my ex. I told myself I wasn't gonna get personal, but I can't. We watched it together and we were both equally obsessed with it, and then we had to wait 3 years for season 2 to come out. When I tell you season 2 is a masterpiece, Emmys for all of them. Give them every award in the book. Obsessed. The season 2 finale of Severance really goes down for me in the Hall of Fame of television. And it's really nice to like, because I'm obsessed with reality TV, but it's nice to mix in like an actual like production, like a really good show. And my hat is off to Ben Stiller. Didn't know you had it in ya, babe. You really killed it. So Addicted to Severance, I'm counting down the seconds until we get season 3, and I'm pretty sure they got confirmed for season 3 and season 4, and they're gonna be filmed like back to back. So hopefully those are coming soon and we don't have to wait 3 more years. I do think the fandom got a little crazy about it. They went a little too hard with their theories, but I love to see it getting its flowers. And so to that, my hat is off to you, Ben Stiller. Thank you so much for the greatest show ever. Moving on to another great show. Bravo TV's Summer House versus Southern Charm. Okay, so obviously I'm a Paige and Craig stan. When I went to BravoCon, I literally made sure that I was first in line to have my photo taken with them. They were so nice. I basically told Paige my life story because I only had like 30 seconds to talk to her, and I basically told her that I like got dumped like the week prior. When I went up to Paige, I basically like told her my life story, and I was like, just so you know, like Giggly Squad like made me laugh again and feel like a person again. I was like, I got dumped last week and you are one of the reasons why I'm okay. She grabbed me. She grabbed my hands and she was like, oh my god, and Craig kind of just stood there. Basically, long story short, they are broken up, and they were like my ideal like couple like to look up to. No. We are seeing the curtain pulled behind the scenes, okay? We are getting Summer House perspective of Paige and then Southern Charm perspective of Craig. I'm happy they're not together. He did announce like this past week that he is seeing someone. The internet already knows. Her name's Natalie Buffett. She apparently dated Dak Prescott, a QB. Whatever, you know, I'm very sporty. You know, fantasy football is all I can think about. Devastated to hear that they're now no longer together and also have like a lot of animosity between them. The casts are fighting. Shep Rose is saying that Giggly Giggly Squad is a lame talk show, whatever the fuck he said. I don't even care. Obviously Team Paige. Obviously Team Paige. I think Craig gets away with a lot of stuff because he's like America's sweetheart, the Southern boy, and he has like a perfect smile, whatever. Justice for Paige DeSorbo. Just because an Italian strong woman is sticking up for herself does not mean she's the bad guy. Okay? And you know what? Maybe we all could learn a thing or two from Miss Paige DeSorbo. That's all I'll say on that. Let's move on to Amy Poehler. What a queen. She came out with a podcast and I actually listened to it. I love it. I watched her episode with Tina Fey. Man, I love to see women, funny women, successful women just thrive. She did not need to start this podcast like at all, but she did, and it's so good. So she had Tina Fey on her podcast, and Tina Fey is hilarious, like obsessed with her lack of media training, or maybe she has it and she just doesn't give a fuck. She said that she judges rich people for side hustles, and I've never felt something more like in my life. Moving on, Selena and Benny Blanco have a new album together called I Love You. I Said I Love You First. And can I just say, I'm obsessed with this couple. Benny Blanco is obsessed with Selena and like clearly like wakes up every day to make her day better, and I'm just like really happy that she found that with someone. Weirdly, I was on a date like 2 weeks ago, maybe last week. I was in a record store, literally on Long Island. Guess what? An hour later, guess who came after I left? Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez. Probably for the best. I probably would have been a fucking freak to them. I just want to say I love them. Moving on, JonasCon. JonasCon happened in the Mall of America, and I was kind of eating up that content. Of course, Sheena Marie Shea came out because she was the original like pizza girl in the Jonas Brothers show or whatever. This is just like peeling back my childhood. So JonasCon like looked really fun. I would never be caught dead there, honestly. I was a part of the Jonas Brothers fan club. I'm obsessed with them. I hope they're doing well. Not obsessed enough to go or to like support, but I'll support here. Good job, guys. Good job. Moving on, Nikki Blonksy hit the internet by storm. She was just an everyday kind of girl, and she got cast to play, what is the lead in Hairspray? I don't know. The lead with Zac Efron. And she was an everyday girl, and her interviews and everything is just taking the world by storm. I'm pretty sure she's #1 requested on Cameo, and I like love to see, again, I love to see a girly win. I don't even know if she knows she's going viral because her social media presence like is kind of whack, but obsessed with her. Moving on, Drake and Josh were on the Good Guys podcast. It had a big reunion, and at first I was like, oh my god, this is groundbreaking, obsessed. It came out in 2 parts. Can I just say, Drake Bell like needs media training, like in the fact that he can't string one sentence together. The entire podcast, I was like scratching my eyes out. Like it felt like my ears were bleeding. Every 5 seconds he was like and then like he didn't know how to string one sentence together. I was like, are you on drugs? Like what is going on? Like I love his story. I love everything about Drake and Josh. I grew up on it. That's my fucking childhood, babe. But like, and it was great to see them like reunited. It was like a therapy session, but oh my god, can that guy not string one sentence together? Like I literally ended up falling asleep in the second part because it was just so frustrating hearing Drake talk. Figure it out. Some music news that I'm very excited about. Miley Cyrus announced a new album. I'll be so freaking sap for that, okay? All of her music is great. Last video I was shaking my ass to some original Hannah Montana on record, on vinyl, excuse me. But I just know anything Miley touched turns to gold. So I'll be sap for her. Moving on, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. What a season. The reunion airs this week, and wow, is there drama between Garcelle Beauvais. Unpopular opinion, I love Garcelle Beauvais. She asked the questions the audience wants to know. Kyle, are you a lesbian? We need to know these things, okay? I think Erica Jane, I think she had a good season this year, but she kind of like ruined it for me on Watch What Happens Live, just like being like not nice about Garcelle. I'm sorry. Calling her boring in the reunion trailer, like babe, your storyline this season was wallpaper. Like no, your storyline this season was wallpaper, so you cannot call her boring. Moving on, my second to last topic, Remi Bader hit the news that she got the Sadie weight loss surgery, and the internet is fucking pissed. The internet is really mad at her that she went on Khloe Kardashian's podcast to talk all about it, like monetizing with the news, and basically like claimed that she like did diet and exercise to get this way, and it comes out that she was actually a weight loss surgery. I have a few opinions. I think it's fair for her to like come out with however she wants to talk about like a personal surgery, and like she's allowed to like say on her own terms when and if like whatever she did to her body, like I think that's fair. The only problem I have with it is that I miss those unrealistic hauls. Like that's why I followed her to begin with in 2020, and they are so funny, and I feel like she lost so much of that kind of, I don't want to say that personality, but like that identity of like her humor. Like it's just not in her videos anymore. I'm just gonna say it, like she's gonna lose a lot of followers and like that platform that she built based on keeping it real and really like trying to make an impact on like the clothing community, like with all these brands to be more size inclusive. And like my weight has fluctuated my entire life. Like I've been skinny, I've been not skinny, I've been curvy, I've been overweight, like literally like I feel like every day my body changes, so like I relate to her on that front. She kind of lost everyone, and especially going on like a Kardashian podcast where they kind of promote, you know, unhealthy beauty standards a little bit. So I see kind of both sides of it. I'm not sure where the future is for her in terms of like online community. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna be fine. She has millions of followers, but I'm just interested to see where she goes from here, honestly, because it seems like she needs like a PR crisis team. Like every TikTok I scroll, it is someone being like, let's talk about Remi Bader and how she sucks. So I wish the best for her. I'm pretty sure she's a Long Island native. Long Island. But yeah, that's everything on Remi Bader. And last but not least, I'm going to wrap it up with a White Lotus. White Lotus. Do 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 do. My dog. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. White Lotus, Mike White, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brain on your body. Oh my God, chef's kiss. I was addicted to Mike White when he first went on Survivor. Let me retract. I was addicted to Mike White when he was first cast as Ned Schneebly in School of Rock. And then he went on Survivor and I was like, oh, addicted to this man. And then he came out with White Lotus and I watched season 1, 2, and 3. 3 is currently airing right now. 2 episodes left. 1 comes out tonight and then the finale is the next week. Shit's getting weird. Shit's getting weird. Can I tell you, I didn't know anyone on this cast before watching it. I know there's actually like famous people, like Walton Goggins. He's obviously famous, never heard of him. Obsessed with this cast. Like going into it, I was a little nervous. It does start off slow, but I like can handle that. Like a lot of people need it to like, you have to like set up the characters. Like you can't just like go guns blazing right away. I think Mike White is fucking crazy for having, spoiler, for having the brothers like jerk off the other one. Oh my God. We're gonna get weird. We're gonna get weird. I'm need to see who dies, who shoots people, and to have like Severance and then White Lotus come out, it's a great time for TV. It's a great time to be alive, if I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. So that wraps up my March 2025 recap. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, why don't you give it a like, comment, and subscribe? Why don't you do that for me? I just want to say thank you to the 600 subscribers that I have accumulated in the past year. I've been doing this for about a year and it's awesome. I don't do it for the subscribers, but I really do this like YouTube channel to like document my life, and hopefully when I'm 30, 40, I can look back on my 20s. I'm really doing it to like look back on my life, but if I gain some subscribers along the way, some likes, some laughs, some comments, I'm happy about it. So if you don't mind liking, commenting, and subscribing, if you liked this video, if you didn't, tell me why you hated it. Let a girl know. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Love you. Get out of here. What are you doing still watching? Go watch another video of mine. Or watch Emma Chamberlain. You know, I'm probably gonna watch Emma Chamberlain too. What an inspiration that girlie is. Okay. Goodbye. I love you.